There's one thing that every photographer does before they start editing, and that is load their images up into Photoshop before they start editing. And that is exactly what I'm going to show you today. So first off, we have the drag and drop method. So what we're going to do is we're going to locate the folder where we have our images. In this tutorial, we have it over here like this. So we're going to select the image that we want to load into Photoshop and then just drag and drop it into Photoshop like this. And then Photoshop is going to open it up for us like you see over here. So secondly, assuming you have several files that you want to load into Photoshop, let's say you have a JPEG files, you have PNG files, you're going to come to the folder where you have your image in. You're going to select your image like this, select the other one, and then simply drag and then just drop it over here. Drop it at the top. When you drop it over here, it's going to be in one file, one document, but you want it to open in their separate tabs. So you're going to put it at the top like this and then just drop it. As you can see, we have different tabs of the images that we wanted to open. So we have this one here, and then we have this one here as well. So we have 3 different images in separate tabs, right? So assuming you want to load all at once, right? So let me just close this and then close this and close this as well. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to come here and then just hold Control and select the images that you want, then just drag and then just drop it like this, and it's going to open it up for you in separate tabs, as you can see over here. So you can use this method for JPEG files, you can use it for PNG files, and then you can use it for the already compressed files. I'm going to show you how to load up a raw file as well, a raw image in Photoshop as well. It's different from the JPEG files, they open differently. We're still on the drag and drop method, so we're going to locate the file, the folder that we have our images in, and then we're going to select like this and then drag, locate Photoshop, and then just drop it at the top like this. So Camera Raw files open differently from JPEG files. So as you can see, it's going to open the Camera Raw plugin in Photoshop for us. So there you have it. When you open a Camera Raw file, as you can see over here, it's a Camera Raw. You can see it's CR2, meaning it's a Camera Raw file. So it's going to open it up like this for us. Then you can do your basic adjustments and then color corrections over here. You can choose to do it over here like this. Maybe you want to add a little bit of exposure. You wanna lighten the shadows a little bit or darken it a bit. So you're gonna do it over here. Then over here is the highlights. When you want to play around with the highlights, you can just click, drag it backwards and forward to edit it. And then when you're done, you're gonna come to open and then just press open. Now you have your image in Photoshop, and you can go ahead and then add smoothness to the skin. You can do your frequency separation and the rest over here. You can choose to remove the pimples on the face, do your necessary cleanups, and then you can proceed to other stuff. So I'm going to show you how to import several images, several Camera Raw images into Photoshop. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to come to where the folder is and then just press Shift or Control. Press Control, select the image that you want, hold Control and then select multiple images, and then just drag, locate Photoshop, and then drop it over here. So like I said in the first picture, it's gonna open up Camera Raw plugin in Photoshop. It's already built in Photoshop, but you can update it as well if yours is not updated. So whenever you open any Camera Raw file, it's going to open up like this for you, and then you're going to do your basic adjustments. So when you finish, you're just going to hold Control, then press on the image that you want, click on it like this, and then just press open, and it's going to open both files for you. Now there you have it. You have one image, another image, the third image separately, open separately. So these are for camera raw files. Right. There's another thing. If you load your raw images like this, shifts and then click here, and just drag and drop it at the top. Please mind you, don't drop it on the image. When you drop it on the image, it's gonna appear on the image and it's gonna be two images in one file, but he wants it in different files. He wants everyone to have its own file or its own tab, right? So you're gonna drop it at the top here like this. Right, so we have all three images over here, but mind you, if you forget to select the images that you want and then you press or you click on open, it's gonna open on only the selected ones. So if you have multiple images over here and then you want to open all, I'm going to press and hold Control, select the other images that I want, like this, and then I'm going to click on open. And there I have all my images loaded up into Photoshop for me. Right, so let me close it up and then show you the different methods of loading your images in Photoshop. So in this case, we're gonna go here to File. You're gonna go to Open. What it's gonna do is it's gonna open a folder for you. That's where you're gonna select the folder in which you have your images already loaded in. So in this case, I have my images on the desktop over here. So I'm gonna select it like this. Double click to open. Then I'm going to select the image that I want, assuming I want this image. So I'm going to select and then press open. When I press this, it's going to open just this file for me. But if I want multiple images, I'm going to hold Control and then select the images that I want and then press open. And as you can see, it has opened the images over here for me. The same thing applies to the camera raw files as well. You can go here, go to open, then select the file that I want, the picture that I want, which is this one. I'm going to click on open and it's going to repeat it again. It's going to open the camera raw plugin for me, and I'm going to do my basic adjustments over there and then just press on open, and it's going to open back in Photoshop for me like I showed you in the first one. And now I have my image up in Photoshop. I can do whatever I want with it. So that's, my friend, is how you open or you load up your images into Photoshop before you start editing. If you learned anything from this video, kindly hit the subscribe button and don't forget to like this video and then share it as well. I'll be glad to hear from you in the comment section as well, and I'll be dropping more videos like this coming soon. Thank you so much for your time and thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye.